Hello everyone, Greg here with KillerReviews.com, bringing you another video. So, I just recorded the Ghostbusters 3 update train wreck video. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm sure, I don't know, I'm sure it was pretty fun. You know what I mean? Whatever. So let's talk about the new Friday the 13th movie. So there have been lots of updates about this over recent years. So the last Friday the 13th film was 2009, and that was the one with Derek Mears. And I loved him as Jason. I thought he was awesome. I thought that was a pretty good movie. I don't really know. There were some parts in it, like where Jason finds the mask and it's like, knocks over something and there's the mask. Could have done better there, and that was a real key moment for me, how he gets the mask. But overall, I've seen the movie a few times since then. I still like it. It wasn't everything I was hoping it would be, but that's no surprise to us horror fans. So, we haven't seen Jason in theaters since 2009. I was doing some research today, because I'm a professional. I'm very professional. And, I guess the movie didn't make as much money as I thought it did. But still, like, it made money, right? So, I don't know. Friday the 13th's been in the home of Paramount for what feels like forever now, and I can't stand their lack of respect / understanding for this franchise. I don't know, like if I was the head of Paramount, I'd be like, dude, a new Friday the 13th movie every 2 years. That's it. Budget $5 million. Every 2 years, new Friday movie. Maybe not continue the storyline every movie, or maybe do 3 in a row, then start over. I'm not really sure what the answer is as far as the story goes. But you have a franchise like this, I don't... like, my mind is racing thinking about all the crappy DVD releases over the years, the Blu-ray releases over the years. Like the lack of like uncut versions of the movie, the lack of commentary tracks. I mean, like, I had to buy special editions of the DVDs for commentary tracks, and then it took forever to come out on Blu-ray. Then like 1 and 2 came out on Blu-ray, and then we didn't see a Blu-ray release for years. It's just like, I don't know, like Paramount and Friday the 13th, man, like. I read online that the releases are changing hands in the next few years, or the rights are coming up, and I hope it. I'm checking my stove, see my stove's on. I hope that they get rid of the license and give it to a company who really wants to care about it. I just feel like it's an afterthought to Paramount Pictures, and I feel like they don't know what to do with it, honestly. So it's been since 2009. And this year, in March, was supposed to be a new Friday the 13th movie. And that was supposed to be the found footage concept. But that, from what I understand, as of February, 20th or 18th of 2015, from what I understand, the found footage idea is completely gone. And they're starting over with a new concept. And the new date for the theatrical release of the new Friday the 13th movie it's next year. May 13th, 2016 is the new release date for the Friday the 13th movie. And it is being produced by Brad Fuller, who is a producer at Platinum Dunes. And they did the 2009 Friday the 13th. And they've done a handful of remakes. Brad Fuller's always in the mention of all these remakes. Or, I don't even know what to call reimaginings. I'm not sure what they even call it anymore. But, let me look at my notes here. So, according to an article in Esquire magazine, oddly enough. Brad Fuller did address a couple things, and he was saying how, and this is very recent, he was saying how he wants to explore why Jason can't be killed. In all these Friday the 13th movies, you know, Jason gets killed at the end and comes back at the next movie. And obviously we know that's just because they want another movie. I mean, you have to have some kind of conclusions of the movie. You can't just, at the end of the movie, be chasing Jason and have him walk off in the woods and disappear. You have to have an ending, so the ending is you kill him, and then you have to have another movie, so then you have to have him come back. And I think as horror fans, we know this, we get this. I don't think anybody really cares why he dies. I mean, like, how he dies, why he comes back. You know, for me, I've been watching this since I was 10 years old. I mean, this is my favorite horror franchise in the existence of film, Friday the 13th. I don't care at all about any of that stuff. I just want to see Jason killing kids at camp, and I want to see nudity and cool deaths. And I don't know, laugh here and there. That's too much. That's not too much to ask, right? But Brad Fuller's thinking, you know, he wants to bring something new to the table. And for me, new would be a very fresh script, very smart filmmaking, have a darker side to Jason. You know, have a very like intense movie. This is my dream Friday the 13th movie. Like high tension with Jason Voorhees. You know, a very like raw, intense, not too many jokes. I mean, like, he's become like a clown character in a way. You know, like, I remember when I watched Friday the 13th Part 2 or 3, that early in the series, he wasn't a joke. Like, when Jason showed up, man, I still have dreams every year or two about, like, Jason chasing me. And he's not funny in those movies, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a joke before he kills somebody. That's the movie I'd like to see. But Brad Fuller was thinking, you know what, like, why doesn't Jason die? What's up with that? Let's explore that a bit. So in the interview at Esquire magazine, Brad Fuller does talk about how he would like to explore the mythology of Jason, why he won't die, and that's never a good idea. Dude, it's Jason Voorhees. Like, it's not Hannibal Lecter. Like, there's no backstory there. It's fine. He's a mongoloid in the woods, and he comes out when people show up on his land, and he kills all of them except one, and he dies. That's cool. That's all we need. I don't know. Just you guys comment below. Comment on YouTube. Do you care about the plot at all in a Friday the 13th movie? I don't know. I don't. I so don't care. It's also worth mentioning that David Bruckner is supposedly directing the new movie. He's involved at this point at least, and he directed VHS. And VHS had a few different segments in it, but he directed one of the segments, and he also did The Signal. That's David Bruckner, and apparently, according to this Esquire interview, David is trying to turn Brad into a different direction, other than the where does Jason get his powers or whatever. I don't know. I mean, Halloween 6 tried this, and they had the whole cult. They had the whole, you know, Michael Myers, the little baby, and the cult with like the pentagram, and they're like putting a curse on him or something like that, whatever. You're the 12th film in, guys. You've done 12 movies with Jason. We don't need to figure out he has a curse on him from some warlocks from 1980. I mean, really. So that's all I have. So it's slated for release May 2016. Brad Fuller's producing. The dude from VHS is probably going to direct. No script at this point. No script whatsoever. So, basically, it's the same old story. I mean, it's coming out next year. There's no script. People are talking about it. Yada, 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 yada. Not much to go on. But it's fun fodder. Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts on what you want to see from the new Friday the 13th movie coming out in 2016. Thanks for watching. This is Greg, aka The Butcher from KillerReviews.com. And check out the Killer Reviews podcast, streaming everywhere. Podcast apps available. Bye.